Hello, what about those chords? Fancy, colorful chords, easy to play. What I do, I play a kind of G sus4, G11 and drop the upper two. You could say, when I play thirds on G, it looks like an F chord in my right hand, but it's the 7, 9, 11, 13 of G. But easy to remember, easy to transpose. I just transpose a major 7 chord. You can call it an upper structure. A structure on top of another chord, G on top, F. This chord, it's also a little bit like F to G, of course, with an F in the bass. But with a pedal point on G, there's this kind of sus4 chord. I could play a D in the bass. A kind of 2-5. But with the pedal point on G, it sounds a little bit more fancy. A good chord for an intro or at the end of a tune. I practice this kind of things not in a circle of 4 or 5 or whatever what. I use it in a little musical structure, and this is exercise number 2 to practice it. It's nice. Listen. So what happens? I go a half step up and down. And to be sure you know what's happening, I drop the upper two. I drop them scale-wise. So when I play in C, and I'm in C now, play G7 to C, and in C. So I shift over the white keys because it's the scale of C. You could also remember the upper note is dropping a whole step and the second one is a half step, which is true, but and it's also in all the keys. When I would do in D, the upper, a whole step, second, half step, but it's in the scale of D, so there's an F sharp and a C sharp. There are different ways to remember it. At the end, the ears will know and the fingers will go just a whole step and a half step. That's the thing. So we have now 2 possibilities. That's 1. That's 2. Number 3. What I do? Whole step up. Sounds good. Could even do maybe exercise 4. So I go via A flat to A. It sounds good. It's good to use it at the end of a tune, in the beginning of a tune. And it's also nice to use when you modulate to another key. For instance, when I play a kind of 1, 6, 2, 5 kind of turnaround. And then am I in D flat? Or so via the 5-1, it's very easy to modulate to another key, and it's clear for everybody. So stroll around with those chords and those colors. I would think of upper structure, a chord -1, so a chord G -1 is F, where to start with, and then it would go a half step up, whole step up, and it's nice to work that out. And even a little improvisation would do. even when you would stick in C, listen. Enjoy playing it. It's a lot of fun. But I can't talk it in. I can't scream it in. You just have to do it. And it will work.